Alright, we're going to attempt something today. This man is going to attempt to battle the kitchen. I haven't named this dish yet, but it involves chicken and pasta and some vegetables. So let's go. First thing you do is preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and then you get your chicken scissors. You can use a knife to cut your chicken up. I cut it up with chicken scissors because that's easier. So I trim the fat and I cut it into small little pieces. And you trim the fat because we don't want that. So we take that fat and throw it in the trash. Anyways, after you've cut your chicken up, next thing you do is season it. So we start with some minced onion, and I like this, so I put a lot of it on there. And you can season the chicken however you like. This is just what I like. I put some Mrs. Dash on there, a dash of Mrs. Dash, some seasoning salt, of course, and then some red pepper. I put a lot of this on there because I like hot foods. And last, we put parsley, just a little bit though. Then you take your spatula and stir it all around. That way the spice is covering the entire chicken. And now we put it in our baking dish and spread it out so that it can bake. We're going to cover this with foil to keep the moisture in, and then put it in the oven. Next, we're going to start boiling the pasta so that can cook while the chicken's cooking. So you boil water, you add pasta. Seems pretty straightforward. Most people know how to cook pasta. Actually, maybe that's an assumption, and I shouldn't make assumptions. Anyways, pour the pasta in the pot, let it cook, yada yada yada. You know the deal. So next we are going to take cream of mushroom soup, and we are going to pour it from the can into a bowl. A bowl large enough so that you can, mix it up and stuff. So you have some room on top. And to get the extra bit of soup that sticks to the bottom, I am going to pour milk into my can and use it to rinse out the can because we don't want to waste food. Next, we're going to start preparing our vegetables. So after the chicken's cooked for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees, you are going to take your vegetables and pour them on top of the chicken. I am using a mixture of frozen green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, and white onions. Sometimes you can use mixed vegetables, you can use broccoli, you use green beans, whatever you like. And then we're going to turn the temperature down to 350 and put the chicken and vegetables into the oven. Probably going to cook for about 20, 25, 30 minutes until the chicken's done, really. Then next, we're going to season up our cream of mushroom. So I add soy sauce and red pepper. Again, it's to taste. I add about 6 teaspoons of soy sauce. Don't want to over salt it. And the pepper I add a lot of. Now our pasta's done, and we are going to drain the pasta. And some people say you should use a strainer. I say you put the lid on the pot, hold it tightly against each other, and you kind of shake it and you shimmy. And there you go. So now our chicken's done, vegetables have cooked. We're going to take the pasta and pour it on top of our food mixture so far. And after that, we're going to stir it up a little bit. A little stirring. We're going to stir it more in just a little bit after we add the cream of mushroom mixture. So now we pour the mushroom soup on top. And we mix that up. You want to take your time and make sure it's all mixed up very well. And now this is going to go back in the oven that's at 350 for probably about 10 minutes. It's really to taste because it's going to be a little watery. And you want some of the water still there because for whatever is left over when you refrigerate it and reheat it, the water is going to turn into a creamy texture, which is good. So you want some water, but you want some of it to leave as well. So put it in there for about another 10 more minutes, and after that it should be done and should be looking good like this. So afterwards you take it out of the oven and you enjoy. Here's another view of it, the finished product. And of course, after you dish it out, you have to take a picture for the gram. You have to do that. It's obligatory. Actually, I didn't post this on the gram, but there's a picture coming now for you to see the final product. Alright, what would a cooking video be without a taste test? So, here goes. It's still really hot. So good. Well, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, and maybe I'll do this again soon.